Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Castellanos is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll. Win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Oh, now.
2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
In now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh,
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Madrigal, a California-born ball player. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2. Runners on the move for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peralta's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That is third.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
I need you to fuck off, Hiroshi.
He's set, and the pitch. Jason Hayward is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here comes the 1-0.
Worst goddamn slider history in the Cubs.
Runner
Slider
at first
hitter,
here, 1 man out.
right-handed slider hitter. Fucking terrible.
That's on the corner.
Oh,
The corner
come on
behind
now.
1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that
Just
late
enough.
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
Fucking locked up. Didn't think. Forcing.
Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in the game 7. Let's see if they can find it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting third,
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. From the stretch, swing and a liner. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
So now to the plate, Seth Beer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Runner goes. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Matt Davidson. High in the air out to left field. Hap is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after
Bruised
this.
up already, boys? God damn. God damn. Drinking problems, not that
They off for
struggle.
him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 60.
You have to get going. Like fucking everybody, except for Hayward. Or CO when he gets on. He hits the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a
Oh,
lot
trouble.
of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
A ball and a strike.
Spin that fucker up there.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's low, that's the ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Number 27.
So striding in, Suzuki, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch.
No.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Hot shot to
God
third.
damn.
He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, game 2, pinch hit in 10th and put one in the pool.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jose Herrera.
Jose Herrera.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Good.
Now the 1-0.
Ball outside.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. It's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the box now, Geraldo Perdomo. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Humberto Castellanos.
Coming to the plate now, Humberto Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh my
back
God.
up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Peralta carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Top of the third set to get underway. Here comes the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again, or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
He's fucking off balance. Not picking it up.
Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Get the fucking white pants. Day game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
4 or 5 full counts. No walks.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate now, Ian Happ. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He singled to open up the ball game.
And then we went 0 for 8. 4 fucking strikeouts.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a little tapper
Screamer
to
back
the
to the
mound.
mound.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches
Ball hit
on
that
an
hard, you got no
infield
play.
single.
Got no play.
Nobody on right there, Dan. 2
no.
outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what if there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been
Oh shit!
Swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he'll try to get back now,
Please
but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the D-backs 2 and the Cubs 1.
The fuck are you doing taking
Welcome
the
back
blue
as the
track?
Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the 3rd. This is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ah,
And a sinker
shit.
dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up.
Silo.
Contreras waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 26.
Ready for another chance? Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. To the plate now, Seth Beer has the first pitch to him, a sinker in the third for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early
make a
going.
run. And deke him and take it off. Works more than anything.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Matt Davidson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing and a ground ball to
God
third.
damn it.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Jose.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
Comment.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Why?
A windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
All these pitches and deep counts, not a single walk.
Now here it comes.
I have to walk. God damn it.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-2.
2-2. He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
No, I won't be frozen by fucking fastball.
Hit hard back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Oh, we're being a little bit more aggressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Rounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 16.
So in now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 home.
What the fuck?
1-1. Two balls, one strike.
Fucking horse shit fucking strike ball.
Fouled off.
Fuck!
Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. At the plate he's 0-1 thus far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And as you see there, neither guy really overpowering so far. 90 miles an hour the top speed for one, 88 for the other. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
It's supposed to be, it's 87 miles an hour.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Where's fucking Pedro Gomez?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Humberto Castellanos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order,
1, 2, 3.
as the lead remains 3-1. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Marlins. Well, let's go ahead and win the World Series. And because we decided
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5.
Best core in Cubs history.
Oh, and not a swing
my
for the
God.
bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Guess who hit the button on actually.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
What the fuck was that?
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Alfonso Rivas, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dad, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Yeah, it wasn't just 2 games ago. He came in extra innings, hit a pinch hit, game-winning homer, and everything. That didn't happen.
Standing in now, Alfonso Rivas. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
3 hits. 2 of them have been ball homers, though.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Double homicide.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
3-0.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses all 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up now, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Oh, definitely walking this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ah!
And after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
Couldn't help it.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Up next for Arizona, Jordan Luplow. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here comes the first pitch.
Good morning. It ain't even fucking raining. Eat shit.
Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, number 26.
Stepping into the box, Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
now. Can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
God damn it!
Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Seth Beer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Top half the sixth about to get started. Set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. First offering on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Perdomo stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Madrigal. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Noah Ramirez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Jason Hayward will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him float. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well,
He
yeah,
didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. The 3-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Smith is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, number 27.
Striding into the box,
feels sick.
Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here.
No.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on a breaking ball, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Cubs 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Matt Davidson.
3rd baseman, number 14.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Jose Herrera will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now, so he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Okay.
And this will be fouled away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Okay.
The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, 2nd baseman, Geraldo.
Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 13.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lunging at a changeup that time, and he pops it up near second. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Nelson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ketel Marte is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 4, Ketel Marte.
first pitch on its way. Jonathan Villar stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now in the box, Alfonso Rivas. Michael Hermosillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Michael Hermosillo.
This is in the air to left field. After it is Peralta. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Castellanos.
Yan Gomes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 5-2.
Jesus Christ.
Michael Hermosillo remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 32, Michael Hermosillo.
Number 57 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here it comes. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Just making sure.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jesus
Seager
Christ.
runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out.
Now batting, number 26.
So digging in now, Smith, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Daniel Norris.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Norris, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches.
Now
what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Seth Beer. Swung out and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Number 4.
Matt Davidson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2. 3 runs already home here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Regardless of the result right here, To be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Suzuki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to begin the eighth, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Ian Happ.
It doesn't look very promising so far this way as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tees off against our
First
lefty.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Madrigal.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Three and 0 now. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Runner take your base.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jason Hayward is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
And this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from
shit.
It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he
the
can
break.
get the
Oh my
barrel to
God.
it, and he continues to hit line drives. Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game, so you stay sharp.
Where's going to pop up literally to the wall?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Patrick Wisdom is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
That means we're going to pinch hit.
Ian Kennedy is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christian Walker will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup.
And batting 7, number 53.
In now, Suzuki. Rafael Ortega will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. For the current campaign, Ortega is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the...
your attention, please.
Michael Gibbons on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 66.
Jose Herrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready now, number 53, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chopper foul. Givens rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just hung in there on that one. And that's going to be high. 2 and 2 now. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still lead it by a count of 8 to 4. Set to start the ninth and standing in the outfielder, Michael Hermosillo. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 and 2 count. Oh, and it's not often you
see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 8.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2-1.
I remember San Francisco, Cincinnati, White Sox.
The 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Nick Madrigal, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's ball 2 as it's in the dirt. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Jason Hayward would be next.
This game ain't over.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Already feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And the runner will score from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Joe Mantiply gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down and away, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Nope.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Corner and slicing foul.
Fuck!
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well,
Shit.
just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-5 today. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Humberto Castellanos earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Inches and split seconds.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.